Is this good? Is this where you want me? Alright. So what do you want to know? How's my day go? I guess it goes just like everybody else does. I get up in the morning, I walk to the window, I check the zombie forecast for the day, and I come in here, usually make a little bit of some breakfast, go in the living room, turn on the boob tube, see what's going on in the news. Usually nothing but craziness. And then I usually start cleaning my guns. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So you got to get ready for the day. You never know what's going to happen. Friends, yeah, I've had friends in the past, and I'd probably say that the best friend that I ever had was Will. He usually comes over every day, every other day, sometimes every 2 days. If he doesn't come over after 3 days, then usually I know something's wrong. I need to go check up on him, make sure that he's doing all right. So, yeah, we usually like to play video games and stuff like that. I guess if we're not killing,
Zombies?
real zombies in real life, we're killing fake zombies, saving the ammo and all that. And, yeah. If we get bored, sometimes when he's not around, I'll usually go over to one of the old neighbors' house that are no longer with us anymore, or kind of still with us, but not. Anyways. And I usually snoop through there and find some movies that we haven't watched yet, bring those over. We don't like to watch chick flicks, none of that crap. Usually man movies, and watch that kind of stuff, It's good times. Me and Will, we had some good times together. Best tip I can give? As being a survivor, the best thing that you can do is be vigilant. You have to really pay attention to your surroundings and everything that's going on, because you never know when the shit's going to hit the fan. So, there could be zombies coming in through the windows. There could be some scavenger trying to get through your door, trying to get all your stuff. And so, yeah, you just need to pay attention. I think that the most vulnerable that anybody could be is when they're taking a shower. It's like no windows in there. You can't hardly hear, especially with the shower on.
Bro, you
I usually only take a shower once a week. So, and when I do, it's whenever a buddy's over, just because I feel safer. And when I'm in there, I'm usually pretty quiet, and I don't really like to say too much. You gotta listen, because if shit hits the fan, you gotta go. You gotta take care of business, because your buddy might be in trouble, and then you're gonna be in trouble next if something happens to him. So you gotta watch each other's backs, So yeah, I think the second most important thing is definitely going to be food. So you got to take opportunities when they arise. So the other day, for example, my buddy was coming over and I knew we were going to need something to eat, and I happened to look outside, and this crazy zombie had caught a pig, this wild pig out there. Can you believe it? In this area? Blew my mind. And so I started thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? That's probably going to be some pretty good piece of meat right there. So I went out there, I popped a cap in that zombie, and he was only chewing on the neck part, so I just cut the ass end off and ground that meat up, and yeah, it was all good. Now, my buddy Will, on the other hand, he wasn't having none of that. Once I told him the story of how I got it, he was like, no, I am not eating that. I ate it, I was fine, everything was good. So, whatever. And, yeah. What kind of weapons do I think are best for killing zombies, man, you gotta use anything you can. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be a projectile weapon, blunt weapons. You can use sharp machete, knives, swords. I mean, even fire. Fire works decent. I wouldn't recommend it because it takes a little while. Me personally, I'm a projectile weapon person. I like to keep my zombies from a distance, so I use my Glock 19. It's got 15 rounds in it, 16 if you want to include the one in the chamber. But if you really got to get through some zombies and just mow them down, M4, 1911. Oh yeah, this will take care of some business. Whenever I need to get through some zombies and just mow them down, take this bad boy out and just clean across the board. Takes care of business every time. So, what's the worst thing that's ever happened to me? Well, here lately, I guess worst thing that's happened to me was probably about a week ago, actually. Like I said, my buddy Will was over here, and he had been scratching his arm all day, and I didn't even notice. It's like I did, but I didn't. It's back to that vigilant thing and being aware that I was talking about. But no, we were sitting here, we were playing cards, and he just started looking at me like real funny. He just had this weird look in his eye, and I knew something wasn't right. So out of nowhere, he just turned, just like that. And I realized that he had gotten bitten earlier that day before he came over, and he didn't tell me. I don't know if he didn't know, or I don't know. He didn't tell me. And I had no choice. I had to put him down.
Damn.
My last best friend. You know what? I can't do this anymore. Can you turn the camera off, please? Seriously. Turn off the camera. Just turn it off. Turn off the camera.